Give them nothing, but take from them everything.
And welcome back to the Metal Hand of God podcast. I am your host, Wayne, and sitting across the room in another planet on the other world, thinking he is the man who made up the Happy Meal is...
I'm the Rum Guy.
I don't know why I said the man who made the Happy Meal, but it just, it was just funny.
I don't know. I was known for that in high school. They used to say that to me all the time.
Yeah. Guys, if you hear my voice cutting in and out, it's because I am having some severe difficulties with my throat as of the last few days, and I do apologize. But you know, y'all got to deal with it because that's what I have to deal with too.
All right, that's telling them, Wayne.
Yeah, fuck them. I mean, thanks, guys. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for checking us out. You know what I'm saying?
So. It's been a crazy, weird week.
And it's not over yet. We still have 2 more days.
Well, or more if you count the weekend.
I don't count the weekend. I mean, I do work, but I don't count the weekend.
I count it because there's 7 days in a week.
Yeah, whatever.
It's a thing. They haven't changed that yet. They're changing every fucking thing else, but they can't change that.
They'll change it eventually.
Fucking YouTube's changing a bunch of shit, I can tell you that.
Yeah, they're getting rid of a lot of people for some reason or another.
Well, they're going in and deleting a bunch of accounts and all this other stuff of things that they deem are inappropriate for YouTube. YouTube's done this for years. This is no big news thing, you know. They're going in, they're going, oh, that guy sounds racist, or you know, oh, that guy, you know. So they're just going to start deleting a bunch of people.
Right.
But of course, it's going to be acceptable if you have a I hate the government channel. Apparently, be okay. Also, if you have a I hate anybody but my group of friends channel, that's okay too.
It'll probably and if you have like over 1 million subscribers, I'm sure that'll be okay too. You could probably shit on that page and throw something at someone, and you would still be okay.
Yeah. If you've got the right numbers, you're okay. So first, just want to let everybody know that if you have a YouTube channel any reason,
I better go check ours.
And if you have a YouTube channel for any reason, you'll probably go on there. And if you've ever said anything like, fuck the police or anything like that. No, that one will probably be okay. But if you're a white guy who said it, you'll probably be canceled. So.
Probably.
That's what it boils down to. Can't do anything anymore. Apparently, the Second Amendment is just an idea anymore. I understand that those channels, YouTube has always had regulations that you had to stick by. You can't post nudity, unfortunately. You can't do this, you can't do that. But as of late, I guess better late than never, they're just jumping on the bandwagon going, hey, we're just like you and you're going to love us, so we're going to take everything down and, so you know that we're not racist people.
It's all a bunch of fucking bullshit.
Yeah, now you were saying somebody else just had their page taken down.
He kind of deserved it, though. Varg Vickers, I think that's how you say his name. He used to sing or something for a black metal band called Burzum. He's also known to have killed some people and burned churches down. So I'm sure his page was pretty colorful.
Or lack of.
Pigment free,
yeah. I don't know. I probably that guy shouldn't have a channel. Just thinking. I'm spitballing here. He probably shouldn't have been able to have a channel to start with, And I'm sure his YouTube channel's been up for quite a while.
I'm sure.
So, I mean, it's just one of those things. No one likes no one likes to deal with hate issues. No one wants, no one. We don't need any more hate in the world. God knows, if you've ever listened to our show before, I hate everybody equally.
Exactly.
So if you can't hate equally, just don't hate. It's a lot of effort. Trust me, I'm exhausted every day, just going, I fucking hate that guy. Fucking, I hate John Stamos. I hate John Mellencamp. I equally hate Al Green.
He hates everybody with John in their name and Al.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's one of those things. Not a big fan of Persians. Don't ask me why. That's a completely different story I'm not going to get into. But, whatever. You're not going to go through life ever. This world will never be hate-free. And hate is a strong word. It is a very powerful word.
Right.
But it'll never, ever go away, because you can't have your other emotions without having that one. You can't have love without hate.
That's so true. Wow.
Yeah.
What an epiphany.
Yeah. It was something. We'll call it that.
I was never a fan of Epiphany.
What do you mean, like
the singer from the 80s? That girl?
Oh, that's Tiffany.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. No. Oh, I thought you were talking about that little holiday right around Christmas. It's called Epiphany, but that's you gotta be Roman Catholic, I think, for that.
I have
I'm not
no
sure.
idea what that is, but okay.
Yeah, but either or, whatever.
Yeah.
So everybody, love, don't hate.
And watch your ass for your YouTube channels.
Yeah, or look out for some ass on YouTube. You never know.
You can't find that on YouTube because it's.
I forgot.
Yeah, that's a naughty. You can't
that's
do
Instagram.
a naughty.
Yeah, that's Instagram. I'm sorry.
Hey man, look, there was a young woman on trial.
What's that?
Recently, trial, like she was.
like on trial.
Yeah, that's what I said. There was a young woman on trial.
I thought it was a media page.
No. And she was on trial for beating her husband with his guitars.
Wow, I'd have fucking clocked her with.
Oh wait, and the judge asked, first offender, and she says, no, first the Gibson, then the Fender.
Are you serious right now?
I am serious. That's fucking hilarious.
That is so fucking bad.
I loved it. I was taking up for you on that. That was such a rumism.
It was definitely a rumism. I think that was worth definitely bringing up.
I had to.
Here's some other fun information too, people. Not as exciting as that, but most people are a fan of Dunkin' Donuts. Who doesn't like a good donut, right? You like a donut? I like a donut.
I like a donut.
Sure. Well, for years now, Dunkin' Donuts mascot has been the Dunkin' Donut cup of coffee. Sometimes they have people standing outside. I'm going to send you a picture right now, Wayne. I know our listeners can't see it.
Right. But I will take that picture and put it in our description so they can see it.
But I'm going to show it to you. So apparently Dunkin' Donut has decided to get new mascot costumes. They need to freshen up their look.
Oh my god! There's no way that's real. That cannot be real.
It's so real. Apparently, their look is, well, why don't we have a donut costume, people? Why isn't our mascot a donut like it used to be?
Dude.
So they have this inflatable donut costume. The inflatable T-Rex outfits people wore. Well, this is an inflatable donut costume.
Oh, is it ever?
The problem with it is a brownish toned donut that it's made of plastic, people.
Like a cake donut, guys. Like an old school cake donut.
But here's the kicker. It does have a hole. But the problem is it looks like a butthole. It's caused people to wreck their cars. It's caused people in this whole uproar that, oh my God, they have a dancing butthole at Dunkin' Donuts.
That is not a donut.
That could be a donut. I know some people that eat that.
Yeah, but that's definitely not the donut I was thinking it was going to be.
Look at that pucker. I'm just saying.
Like, honestly, all they would have to do was like put a little sprinkles around it or something.
Something.
It's just a tan asshole.
It's a 10 asshole. Here's the funny thing is I'm trying to wonder, people go on and look at the Dunkin' Donut mascot donut costume, and you're going to see the picture that I'm talking about. I'm wondering, if you look at the bottom of that picture, the guy's legs, right? He's wearing brown pants, which is that's great. But why is he wearing shoes for people that have club foot?
I don't know. Maybe
It's like Frankenstein boots.
maybe he has orthopedic feet.
I-
Maybe those are orthopedic shoes, like to help his feet.
Maybe I just find it funny that
Or maybe
he has
that's just part of the stupid fucking idea. They think this is a costume. And first off, why is the picture taken with it facing backwards?
It's to get the whole pucker look.
I get it. I understand that. But wouldn't the hole be on both sides?
Well, I think that's the thing. It looks like the donut is glazed or chocolate covered on the front. You can see at the tip.
Oh, yeah. I kind of see that now. God
So
damn, this is
now
terrible.
it's even. You've got both buttholes here. You people. You've got a darker butthole and a lighter butthole. It's representing both factions.
It's
here.
representing unity.
Unity in the community with the Dunkin' Donut butthole.
This is the Dunkin' Donuts Unity butthole donut thing.
That is freaking priceless right there.
It's pretty fucking terrible, actually.
Think things out, people. If you're out there, you're coming up with ideas for your company, your business. You've got a small business and you really want to, be seen and be noticed. That's one way of doing it. But I wouldn't say that's probably the best way to do it.
No, it's pretty fucking bad. You know what the best way to do that is for businesses is they should advertise on the MHOG podcast.
That would be an amazing way to do it because we have a lot of traffic going over top of, and oh, by the way,
yes,
especially with the new website coming out, it's going to be a completely different look. Everything is changing on that website.
It's going to be fabulous.
You're gonna see some interesting things on there. Hey, you could possibly see some dancing buttholes. I can't say they're from Dunkin', but you might find something on that website.
I don't know a person named Duncan, but if he wants to put his dancing butthole on our page, I'm fine with it.
But a lot going on.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, please go ahead.
I was just gonna say, and speaking of some advertising, now it's time to, I would say, take a minute and let one of our commercials roll. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all right,
we'll drop this one here. This is for our friends at the North Shore Collectibles shop out in Slidell. So check it out, guys.
Funko Pop Culture. Funko Pop Culture. A brand new store. Amazing collectibles. You need to check out North Shore Pop Culture Collectibles, specializing in all things Funko. Funko Pop Culture. Buy, sell, or trade. North Shore Pop Culture Collectibles is the place for serious collectors. And when they say specializing in all things Funko, they're not kidding. This inventory is massive. So much stuff! So many items at North Shore Pop Culture Collectibles. You never know what you're gonna find. You may find another gem you weren't even looking for. So don't forget to call or stop by North Shore Pop Culture Collectibles, specializing in all things Funko. Located at 1394 Corporate Square Boulevard, Slidell, Louisiana, 70458, or call 985-265-4279. Check them out! It's Funko! It's pop culture. You can't go wrong. Funko Pop Culture.
So that was our advertisement there for a great fucking collectible shop. If you're in the line for getting anything Funko, if you're a Funko fanatic, as I am and some other people we know are, this place is definitely a place for you. How
do you get your own Funko stuff?
What?
How do you get a Funko made of you?
You have to contact the company, and you can go through the company, and if you buy X amount of, material, not material, but products. Like if you want an exclusive, especially for like if we wanted an exclusive for our show, say we wanted to get a 4-pack made, you, me, Kyle, and Kevin. All right. Say we wanted to get that made, or whatever, however we wanted to do it. It would we'd have to probably buy
5,000
units alone. A base, just that. But the good thing about it is we would be the only ones that have that exclusive. So people who collect Funko would actually go crazy over it.
Interesting.
Because, there are some people who collect and have every single Funko Pop, which I don't know how they do that. That's just insanity. That's like an entire
That's a lot
room.
of house.
That's a lot of room, man. Yeah.
That's a big building. But, that's a lot of inventory. But just thinking of inventory, like you said, North Shore Collectibles has got a lot of inventory.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah.
If you're looking for one, they've probably got it, or they know where to get it, or whatever. They'll find it for you, I'm sure.
Yes, they could. And go in there if you go into the shop. Tell the owner Chunk that the MHOG podcast sent you, because
Hey,
because that's what we did. We sent you there.
maybe we did.
Yeah,
That's what we did.
because we're cool like that. I think.
But yeah, whatever. But other than that, Wayne, what else we got some more information, don't we? We got news on what else is coming up that's new.
There's all kind of bullshit going on, man. Why you gotta be like that?
Well, I could tell you one thing that's coming up. We got a new segment that it won't be airing right now.
No,
but we do have a new segment coming on the show.
We do, and it's gonna be an interesting segment. I'm not really sure where it's gonna go or how it's gonna happen, but we have a new segment called is it on record or on record?
On the record.
On the record with Lord Byron.
So that should be interesting.
It's going to be an interesting segment. The gentleman is a comedian, and he's also a musician, and he wants to... I asked him about some things, and he said he would do a kind of like a musical segment. So this is going to be interesting. How did he describe it? I gave you the description, what he said. I don't have it on me. Do you remember exactly how he described it?
He said... No, something about traveling through time. If I remember correctly. So these songs are going to be, I don't know if it's going to be a history lesson through music or what. It's going to be interesting because I like his thought. Yeah, it's time traveling audio files. So I guess we'll figure that out.
It's going to be interesting. Maybe it might be some guy just falling through the sky.
Could be.
Who knows? But
there's been a lot of time traveling shows. Speaking of time traveling shows, one I know they're trying to get remade, and then one that's just kind of a flashback that when I heard, I was like, what the fuck? One they're actually thinking about redoing Buck Rogers.
What?
Yeah, I read that today. I was like, holy shit, they're thinking about redoing Buck Rogers, but Punky Brewster of all freaking things.
Yeah, I posted that recently. That's an interesting.
Did you ever watch it?
Oh yeah, I watched it as a kid.
I think I did too. I think it was Punky Brewster and Richie Rich. Yeah. Not Richie Rich. Was it Rich?
Richie Rich was on there.
Or something. It was some other type of show like that. But I wonder how that will translate. I wonder if because wasn't Punky Brewster? Who am I thinking? No, that was Blossom. I'm thinking Blossom.
Punky Brewster was a little girl who was an orphan, and she was adopted by an older gentleman, and it's the story about them two, and her getting into some rascally, silly hijinks.
Oh, you're right. I do remember that old guy.
Yeah, he was the dude who ended up being the commandant in Police Academy, Commandant Lassard.
He was Commandant Lassard. You're right. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I couldn't tell you for the life of me what his real name is. I know Punky Brewster had an interesting name as well. Something like Celine Moon Fry or some shit like that. She must have been like a Zappa kid or something.
Sounds like I know she ended up going into adult entertainment.
No, she didn't.
Which one? Yes, she did.
No. Not that I know of.
Yeah.
As far as I know, she like her deal was like oh god, what was she in? She was on another show like later on in the Teen Witch one. What's it? Sabrina. The original Sabrina. She was on that. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember her being in adult movies because yeah, I would know.
That's messed up.
Well, no, I mean because have you seen her lately?
No, I have not.
Yeah. Punky Brewster grew up nice. Oh, I'm not being like a dickhead. I'm not being perverted. I'm being serious,
Oh, okay. Speaking of adult, though, she will be portraying the mother
Yes.
of the new Punky.
Yeah, she's going to be Punky Brewster.
Oh.
And what's going to happen is she's grown up and she has 3 kids of her own, and she is divorced, I think, or something along those lines. And she also comes across another, what do you call it? I just said it.
Orphan?
Orphan, yeah, orphan kid. And I believe she's part. I don't know. I didn't read the entire article, but I believe there's going to be something to go along like that, And there's some other people that are from the original show that are actually coming back, including some of the writers, I believe.
Oh wow, that's. Oh, I recognize her now. She's done a lot of I think Hallmark movies.
Probably so.
Weird.
But yeah. So it's an interesting. I mean, I think it's kind of cool that it's coming back. Do I think it's going to be a huge success? Probably not.
Do you think shows like that are too old school for new TV?
No, man, no, not at all. I mean, look at what was it? The Fuller House that came out. They lasted 3 seasons. They were a big deal, when that came back on.
Well, true.
I say this is going to be around those times, except this is more of a. I think this is going to be leaning more towards an adult audience because, of course, it's going to be Punky Brewster, but it's going to be her as an adult, so they're playing towards the people that grew up watching it, like you, me, and whoever,
Yeah. That's weird. It's like they're running out of ideas.
Oh, they have ran out of ideas a long time ago, my friend. That's why they're remaking every goddamn thing in the world.
Soon it'll be another Mr. Belvedere. A new Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
There can never be a new Fresh Prince. All they have to do is get him to play Uncle Phil.
Uncle Phil, yeah. That would work.
He would be Uncle Phil. You can get his son to play him, and the other son, I think he's got another son. No, he's got a daughter. The daughter can play the girl.
She can whip her hair back and forth. We know that.
Right. Her mom, Jada Pinkett Smith, finally found herself as an actress again in Gotham, which was really good.
I don't like her.
Why not?
I never liked her. I never liked her as an actress. I just never liked her. There's something about her. She's very off-putting.
Yeah, she was good at a few things. Don't know any offhand, to be honest with you.
Yeah, me neither. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I liked her in Gotham. I thought she played a real good bitch.
She played Fish Mooney.
Yeah. And then in she was also in a metal band for a while.
What?
Yeah, look it up. It's fucking terrible.
I'm not going to look that up. My phone will break.
Like I hate to say it, I don't want to down anybody, but I really did not like that band.
Was it a popular band?
Not really. She was on a few. The reason I saw her is because she was on a few of these festival lineups, and I was curious on what that
really
band, like. I was like, what is this band? And then I was like, okay. And then I looked at it and I was like, that's Jada Pinkett. What the fuck is she doing?
Was the band called the Trainwrecks? Because that's what it would be.
No, I'm trying to remember right now what the name of the band was.
Awful is what it sounds like. She doesn't have a good talking voice. How's she going to have a singing voice?
The name of the band is... Fuck, what is it?
I just really thought...
Wicked Wisdom.
Oh, that name is horrible.
It was in 2002.
Ugh.
She was a new metal band.
Oh, it sounds like a band Mart would name.
It sounds like a band Mart would play with.
Jab at Mart.
We got to jab at him because he was supposed to be here, but he got stuck at work.
Poor
you
guy.
know, fuck him and his English work. I don't care.
What he does computer stuff, right?
I don't know what he does. All I know is he works for a German company. That's it.
A German company.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
He probably builds ovens, for all I know.
German oven company. That's horrible. That's horrible, Mart.
Their logo is "We'll fire it up."
Fire it up. That's it. I like it.
And we'll kick the ash out of you.
That's horrible.
Whatever. I don't give a fuck.
Don't put this episode on YouTube. We'll be closed down.
Probably, if we're not already, so it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah. You know, I'm so sick of that shit. Whatever, people. Fuck off.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Yeah.
Everybody's such pussies about everything.
You know, speaking of pussies and aggravations and people who are aggravated, we have a segment that we're going to play right now, I think. I think this is the perfect time for it.
Oh, yeah? What is it?
We have a rant from the champ. The champ. That's right, Kevin Smith. When he was on the show recently, when we were doing the show with Miss Tiffany Manning, when Tiffany left and we had to run on a few minutes, I was cooking at that time, right? I was cooking some ribs. Mm-hmm. So I told him, I said, well, look, give me a few minutes. Well, when she leaves, after she leaves, I'll go ahead and go check the ribs, you know, and then we can come back and we can finish this. And he's like, okay. So on this thing, I will tell you exactly what he said. He goes, you want to know how fat that motherfucker is? He was sitting here and smelt the ribs and knew they was done. I was like, bitch, no. I was like, no. I just put them on for 30 minutes and I had to go turn them back on for another 30 to check them, you know? So he was giving me shit. I heard that on like when he record. You know how when we stop recording and you make songs and shit? That's what he was doing. He was talking while I was gone.
I've never done that.
Oh yeah, I got proof of it. Which I can do that now if you want me to play some of that shit. But anyway, so he was talking to himself. He goes, "Why I'm here talking to myself? I'm gonna give y'all a rant to the champ, and it's gonna fuck with him because he's gonna have to go through this and edit it all out." So anyway, so I edited it all out, and so now I'm gonna play his little rant for you guys, and it has nothing to do with my ribs, but this is really funny. So here you go, guys. Rant from the champ.
But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you take and keep moving forward.
Sit down, shut up, and get ready to learn something. Are you ready to learn, to be taught, to hear the rant from the champ? The champ, Kevin Smith.
So I'm gonna give y'all a rant from the champ. The champ, you heard me? Nah, I know there's this debate between motherfucking females and males going on in the world today, like who's the toughest. Women always think that they the motherfucking toughest because they have babies. They're like, oh, that's the most excruciating pain in the world. Men think that they the toughest because they fucking are. But I'm not gonna be biased right now, and I'm gonna tell y'all, women, stop saying that shit. That y'all the motherfucking toughest because y'all can take the most pain because y'all can have babies. Because there is this one thing called getting kicked in the motherfucking nuts. Now, I done got kicked in the nuts before. Pretty sure every fucking dude that's listening to this show done got kicked in the nuts before. Now, there's probably a couple of people that listen to this show that didn't had babies. Now, one or two things can happen. You could never do this shit again, or you could go and do it again. Most women want to have more babies. You will never find another motherfucking man in the world that ever wants to get kicked in the nuts again. I rest my motherfucking case. And there go the rant from the champ.
And never talk about who's gonna stop me. Well, ain't nobody gonna stop me. I thought you said I was supposed to stay in the past.
Yeah, but you must know when
up, never surrender.
You owe it to yourself to come in next time and get yourself a rant from the champ. The champ, Kevin Smith.
So there you go, everybody. That's the rant from the champ. The champ, Kevin Smith. Like I said, guys, we don't always agree with everything everybody says on this show, but with this one, I think he has a valid point.
There is points to be made. There's definitely points to be made because, especially like we would try to avoid that sort of pain. Again,
I don't want to get
right?
kicked in the balls. I do not want to get kicked in the balls. I've been kicked in the balls a few times. It's not fun. I don't like it. I don't want to ever have it happen again.
We're not talking just like a light tap. We're talking a good kick.
A good kick, yeah. No fun.
Charlie Brown type kick. One of those kicks.
Right. Like Lucy's gonna fucking kick your nuts in instead of pulling the football away from you.
Right.
So he does have a point. Women, you guys complain about, having babies and how it's excruciating and this and that.
I'm sure it is.
And I'm sure it really fucking sucks.
Fuck no, I wouldn't
sure
want
it
that
does.
either.
I wouldn't want a fucking watermelon coming out of my lemon. That's what they say,
Sure, I guess that's what they say.
I mean, think about it like this. Us trying to piss out an orange. It's not going to work. No, because if that would happen, you know what happens? If you were trying to piss out an orange, it would look like the fucking barrel of, what's his name? Yosemite Sam's gun when fucking...
you know how you avoid
trigger.
that? Adam knows. You drink cranberry juice.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. This episode has been brought to you by cranberry juice. It stops everything.
It stops everything. But yeah, I mean, I get his point. I see the lady's points too, but yeah, we don't keep going back for that same type of pain for sure.
No. I mean,
fuck that.
I don't know. Some guys are into that shit though. They're like videos of dudes getting like their nuts kicked or stepped on with a fucking high heel shoe and all this bullshit. Yeah, dude.
They're stupid. They don't want to be men apparently.
No.
That's what I think it boils down to. There's some guys out there that are they don't know how to be men.
No.
And that's a sad truth, people. I mean, you can ask a lot of the women out there. There's a lot of guys out there that don't know how to be men.
You're right. Next time Mart is on the radio, we should ask him.
Yes, we'll ask him.
Because I mean, yeah. As they say about English. Yeah.
It's got to be it's a tough world out there now, people, and the roles are screwed up, and their kids are going to grow up screwed up, and they're not going to know what role to be or what they're going to have to pull out a character creation sheet and roll D20s just to try to figure out their life.
That's so sad.
That's what they're going to have to do because we're running out of choices here. Apparently. I turned on the computer. I only had one choice today, which was to understand Pride Month, because it just got thrown in my face as soon as I turned on the computer today.
Yeah, that's this month. Actually, this weekend is the. I want to say it's this weekend is the big parades and stuff.
And I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. And I'm trying to Google something, and then something else popped up on my screen talking about Pride Month. I'm like, all right, I get it. Okay, super.
I think they're hinting towards you, man. I think you've bought one too many duvet covers.
But it was still there. So I was like, oh, right, how do I not get all these news feeds about Pride Month? You can't get rid of it. It doesn't go anywhere.
No.
And I'm like, well, why? Okay, now is this just not exact opposite of the situation now? I mean, it's like now I don't have a choice to not have this in my face right now. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to know about it. I don't give a shit right now. All I wanted to do was look up whatever the fuck I was looking up.
They wanted
to give me the fucking maps for North Carolina gay pride routes. I'm like, I don't care.
I know what you were looking up. You were looking at Jada Pinkett Smith's fucking band. Don't lie.
Probably.
Don't lie.
Probably what it was.
I know you have like all of her songs memorized.
And I honestly don't care about whatever anybody wants to do. That's their shit. That's fine. But it's not my shit. And I don't want it on my damn computer, so get the shit off. Let me block the shit. If I can block somebody on my damn phone, why can't I block this? Fuck you, Google.
Fuck you, Google. That's how you say it, dude. Just tell them fuck you, Google.
I was fuck you, Google the whole damn time. I was like typing.
Right.
It's like fuck you, Google.
Well, this is what's gonna happen right now. You ready for this? Ready for
What?
Jada Pinkett Smith? I got to do it. I got to do it. Look,
Oh,
we don't own the rights to any of these songs. We don't make any money off of this shit, guys. This is just me being an asshole.
was she playing a harpsichord?
Some dude's playing a piano. I don't know this song. This is not the one I saw that was terrible. So I don't know if this is the right one or not.
Okay, that's enough.
Come on, you like it?
No, it's awful.
You think this is awesome, don't you?
You should have inserted this during the edit.
I know, but this is more fun. Oh, it's so good. There you go.
Painful note.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
If anybody likes that was a song called "Left Behind" by Wicked. Okay, now this says the band's name is Wicked Evolution. I can't find out what the actual name of the band is. It's either Wicked Evolution or Wicked Wisdom. I don't know, but whatever. There you go.
Wow.
I mean, I knew the audience.
Painful.
I knew the audience was like, man, we really want to hear this shit. We need to hear this.
It's a shame they're not together anymore.
Wayne needs to be the one to tell us.
Should have booked. Yeah, you could have booked him at the Babylon.
Probably. All their fans would have fit.
Yeah, and still have room.
I do have some interesting news. I forgot.
What?
Just recently announced our friends from Showcase Comics, the owner Tim and everybody.
Yeah.
They have their Showcase Comic Con coming. They're putting on their very own Comic Con.
Nice.
It's only one day. It starts at 10 a.m. It's Saturday, July 6th at the Harbor Center in Slidell. We will be present, actually. I will have a table. I may have two, so we'll see. One table will be specifically for the podcast, and the other one will be for selling stuff. So, but you guys need to come out there, come talk to me, come talk to us. We're gonna be there hanging out. Buy some shit from me. Go make this a big deal. You know, this is locally grown show. You know, these guys are putting this together themselves. So come out and bust ass. It's gonna be really good.
Wait, don't come out and bust ass because that's rude, and that no one really likes that guy.
I forgot that bust ass means to fart. Because Kevin did that to me the other day. Not farted, but called me out because I farted on the show, and he said, "You sounded like you just dropped a bunch of marbles on that chair." And then he said, "Why you always got to bust ass when I'm down away from the fan?" Because everybody knows that I don't have a AC in this room, so I have a fan in the window, so it's blowing into his face. So yeah, he called me out on the show. If you haven't heard that episode, go check it out. It was the one with Miss Tiffany Manning. She was gone by the time that happened, but it was very funny. It was very funny.
This is messed up, man. What? Yeah, that's why I don't go to your house.
You don't go to my house because you live too far away, fuckhole.
Well, there's that too, but I wouldn't go to your house because that's all you do.
I'm gonna start changing your name to Dunkin' Hole because that's basically the Dunkin' Donuts thing. We're not gonna say fuckhole anymore. It's Dunkin' Hole.
Dunkin' Hole. That's funny.
I mean, what?
I was gonna say we got something else new too.
We
by
do.
The way.
We do. Oh shit! What do we got? Did I forget something?
Yeah, you forgot something that's going to start. We're going to have it on the next show.
Okay.
We are doing a little thing called Last Call Quiz Bowl, and what we're doing.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
We're going to be be reviewing 3 different types of alcohol. We're going to start off with some that people are pretty familiar with. We're going to be doing We're going to be drinking on the show, which is already fun. We're going to be starting off with Fireball, going to go to Tennessee Firewater, and then we're going to do one called, what the fuck is it called?
Incinerator?
Incinerator. Yeah, Incinerator.
So basically, they're all cinnamon alcohols.
All cinnamon whiskeys. Yes.
That's it, whiskeys.
And we're gonna be drinking those. We're gonna talk a little bit about what we think about those, and then we're gonna be asking each other some interesting trivia questions.
Yes.
This is also we're gonna start just keeping it in house with some family members, that sort of thing.
For now.
Our in-house crew, but we would like to do this with some guests on the show and stuff like that. It'd be kind of fun.
We'd like to extend it to all of our guests. If anybody who's a past guest that's listened to the show and is willing to go out and buy a bunch of little baby whiskey bottles and get drunk with us on the show.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Fun.
And then the questions are going to be ridiculous, of course. Well, not really ridiculous. Some of them will be funny. Some of them will be actual trivia questions. So.
Right. But I think we're going to stick, maybe since you do your thing with, weird questions with Wayne. We should probably just stick with the trivia.
Okay, that's fine. That's what we'll do. We'll stick with it. I have a bunch of trivia games over here that I can pull cards from. I have like music trivia. I have horror trivia. I have fucking old school Trivial Pursuit games that I had when I was a little kid. With those fucking impossible questions. Like what's the length?
Oh yeah.
What's the length of the equator?
Yeah. That yay long. That's
right. It's about that big.
Yeah. But so this is what we're doing. So also, if there's any type of liquors or anything interesting you'd like us to taste test and review and ask stupid questions with on the show, please let us know. That'd be great. I just figured we start with something a little fun that everybody can get involved with, and it'd be kind of cool too if people want to listen to the show. They can play along with us at home if they go out and get those 3 different whiskeys ahead of time as well, so they can
you can try them. And what we'll do is when we do the show, before we do the show before that, we'll announce which 3 we're going to try on that episode.
So once again, we're going to be doing Fireball, Tennessee Fire, and Incinerator.
Yeah, Incinerator.
So those are very cool.
I have to see if I can find the fucking Incinerator. I know the other 2 are pretty relatively available, but I don't know.
You guys have alcohol everywhere. You should be able to find this.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But I just don't want to spend $800 on a bottle. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, they're $1.30 a piece.
Beautiful. That's perfect. That's exactly what I want.
I'm not going to have you going out and spend tons of money on liquor.
Yeah, especially because I don't drink.
So this is why it's funnier.
Exactly.
So, just adding a little something. Plus, it was a good reason why to start drinking on the show.
There you go. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, you were right. We are doing something new. And we have other things, of course, guys, that are coming and going, or whatever you want to say. We've got
don't have the commercial yet for it, but heads up to everybody out there. August 25th at the Fillmore. Aaron Lewis.
Yeah, we just got added to that. We'll be giving away some tickets to that pretty soon. Same with the other shows that we're about to just blow up all over the place. We need to start pushing these shows, so they'll be coming out pretty soon, like Amon Amarth, and the list of the others. I can't remember them all offhand. Tenacious D, Stone Temple Pilots, all those good stuff. So we'll have tickets to everybody. So stay tuned for our extremely retarded contests. I mean, you know what? I think for the Tenacious D stuff, I really, really think I'm going to talk to Rob at the Babylon and see if we can do a Tenacious D karaoke night, and whoever's got the best cover of a Tenacious D song wins the pair of tickets.
Well, that's tough, man.
I know it is.
That's a tough one.
Would that not be fun, though?
Wonder Boy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can hit that note. You're good.
That's a tough. He's got a lot of low hanging fruit. That's a fun one.
That's a good one.
There's so many songs. There's just so many songs. But very good show. You definitely want to check that out. Amon Amarth is gonna be fucking wicked.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, and as y'all heard on the show that Kevin was just recently on, I keep mentioning this one because that was the one that we've just recently had a guest on. So it's just constantly in my head. But Kevin has also said that he is going to go to a monomarth with me.
Oh, very nice.
And he said he will participate in the mosh pit. I am going to video this. And I'm going to put it on our YouTube page.
You better not abandon him because he's going to need some help.
Oh, I'm not.
He is going to need some help, and he's going to need some Monomarth street cred. So you need to hang with him.
Yeah, which I think is funny is that he is like, these guys look like Vikings. I said, yeah, and they blow the horns and everything. He's like, oh, I gotta go see this.
It's a good show. Definitely a good show.
So it should be fucking cool. We'll see. He's gonna have a good time, I think.
No doubt.
I think this is the time where I'm gonna play our Die Outward commercial. I think that's where it should go. I think it should go right here.
Let's do it.
Here you go.
The Metal Hand of God is proud to announce a major concert event brought to you by the Fillmore, New Orleans legendary concert venue.
Ladies and gentlemen, South African hip-hop legends, Die Outward. Only at the Fillmore, New Orleans. Incredible! September 26th. MHOG Podcast. Oh my God! One of the most interesting concert experiences you will have all year long. Brought to you by the Fillmore, New Orleans, and the Metal Hand of God. September 26th. Be there. Get your tickets before this is all sold out. Cool. What an amazing stage performance you will witness from a band that has sparked controversy all over the world. Get those tickets at livenation.com, thefillmoreneworleans.com, or go to the Metal Hand of God podcast. That's the MHOGpodcast.com. Click on the links, it will take you to ticket sales. September 26th. Be there.
So there you go. There's one of the amazing concerts that will be happening at the Fillmore, and we are involved with. We will have tickets for those guys. I will have tickets somewhere. We will give them away some kind of way. I don't know how. I don't know when. I don't know where.
It's pretty damn cool though.
Yeah,
I really think it's nice being associated with those guys.
I think so
such
too.
A great spot.
I think it's awesome,
it really
man. This has been a really cool partnership, and I'm like super excited to keep it up.
Sure.
So I have an interesting thing that this Sunday starts. This Sunday starts E3.
Oh, it does, yeah.
And this Sunday is the big Microsoft blowout. So that'll be interesting. I think it's at 9 or 6 Eastern. Somewhere around that time is when it starts. 7, 6, 7, 8. Somewhere, I don't know. I don't remember exactly.
What are you calling a football play? What is that?
Hut. No, it's one of those days, one of those times that'll be on. So check your listings, and if you want to watch the E3 live Microsoft demo thing is going to be. I don't have no clue. I have any clue whatsoever what's on the listing. I guarantee Gears 5 will be, because they've been pushing a lot of shit for that already.
Yeah, they really have, and they're going to have a new Gears 5 Xbox console.
Yep, they got that. They got they also have other things like they have a new Lancer from Gears 5, which looks fucking incredible. It's $150. I'm not spending money on it, but it looks nice. There's a bunch of other stuff. I know that PlayStation is skipping this year.
Interesting.
They are not unveiling anything this year, which is kind of sad. Because normally they could at least, do some kind of, like, okay, well, here's some new games coming for, Sony.
Why?
But, whichever. What do you mean, why what?
Why are they not
They said they said they're not participating. At least most people are thinking that that's because they're not ready to unveil the PS5 and that they don't want to just go out there and just throw out some games, which is kind of stupid to me. I really think that's dumb.
It is dumb. They should at least build the hype for 5. They should go, it's coming. Have big music, shadowy box. You can't see any detail on it.
Right. You just do the with the real fancy looking logo, like the PS5.
Yeah.
Some shit like that.
Have something like the Transformers are building it like they're protecting the Allspark or whatever, and whatever.
I agree.
I think it'd be great.
I really think they should do something, but they're skipping this year. And it just seems he did, and it just seems like it's going to be Microsoft and Nintendo are going to be the big ones, and they got some PC stuff, some Steam things like that. It's still going to last 5 days, but still,
freaking Nintendo. All they got. What do you think of that? Do you think the Nintendo Switch really panned out for them?
Yeah, it's sold a lot, dude.
I think it's crap.
Have you played it?
No, it's just crap. Everything they put out's crap.
I don't know.
They had my hopes up when they came out with the Wii until the Wii became the geriatric stupid game console.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Wii. The Wii U was okay because it had the pad.
Wii.
And I like the Wii U because I can give the pad to my son and he can lay in bed and play it, and I can still watch TV. So that's cool.
I just don't like it.
I'm not a fan. I don't know about the Switch. I've only played like demos of the Switch, and they're okay.
It would be more impressive to me if they got back to a full console.
I don't know why they just I think it's because Nintendo is synonymous with kiddie. You know what I'm saying? Like, people think it's a kiddie system. When Xbox and PlayStation came out, they dropped with some balls. I think PlayStation's one of their drop titles was fucking Resident Evil, and no one had a fucking survival horror game at that time, you know, and that was just like, oh my god, that's fucking incredible. And then when Xbox dropped, their fucking drop titles were like what the fuck was their drop title?
Halo
was one, and then they dropped with the Xbox 360 dropped with like different things. I think one of the drop games was Chromehounds, I think. I don't remember.
Something dark too.
Oh, yeah. It was the girl killer.
I can't remember the name of the game.
Yeah. That was good. That was a fun game.
I mean, but when Nintendo dropped originally, the original Nintendo, I remember it was like everybody was anticipating it because it had you had Duck Hunt and Mario. Duck Hunt. You had a gun. You could shoot ducks on TV, people. It was big shit in 1986.
It was fun too.
It was fun, and you figured they would just keep up with the momentum because they started this thing. They had all the speed.
But then Midway came out, and when Midway dropped Mortal Kombat, and you could see that there was blood and ripping people's heads off, people wanted more.
Yeah. And then you had the Jaguar systems. They came out. These are systems people didn't last a long time.
Atari Jaguar.
The NEC NEC system.
They had the Sega. Oh man, they had a bunch of fucking. What was that?
Sega's coming out with a Sonic the Hedgehog the movie.
Yeah, it looks terrible.
Looks crap.
There was a Sega Saturn, Sega CD.
Yeah.
There was another one. What was it?
I had the Saturn.
The 3DO.
Oh, yeah, the 3DO.
I remember when the 3DO came out, because the 3DO came out and it was a fucking, like, the system itself was like $1,000 to buy, and the games were like $200. It was fucking retarded. And a friend of mine had it, and I was like, "Are you stupid?" And I was a kid when it came out, and he's like, "Dude, this is all I wanted. It's all I wanted." And I said, "All right, yeah." He played it for like a year, and then couldn't buy any more games because they were too expensive, and they went down the tubes. And then they decided to go straight to cabinets, and then that's where you got Samurai Showdown and was it Final Fight? Those two games came from 3DO systems.
I was gonna say I had a system that wasn't very popular either, and it was weird because it converted your VHS player into a gaming system. Weird. And you would put the VHS tapes in, and it would play through the game story, and it'd be like you were a part of a SWAT team. So you're going through the police SWAT shooter thing.
Yeah.
And you could use the guns that came with it, and you could shoot things on the TV, and then they would react to your shot because it was all like light sensitive.
Yeah, it's kind of like those Captain Planet toys and shit they had.
Yeah, it was so cool.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the shit out of that thing. I played that I had one that was all ghosts. I had one that was zombies. I had one that was, and you would go and buy these VHS tapes, which were like $15 a pop. And
that's pretty cool.
I can't even remember the name of the damn system, but it was fucking awesome.
I don't think it was a system. I think it was just the DVDs the tapes that came with like guns and shit. Was it?
Yeah, but I mean, it was made for gaming though. It was a gaming thing.
Right. Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about because I think I owned one or two of those at one point as well.
Cool. Yeah, because there was also one with fighter jets.
Yeah, it was like when they came out with those board games that had the VHS tapes that you can play along with and shit. That was cool. I had one called
Harbingers.
I had one called Nightmare. It was pretty.
Yeah,
cool.
Nightmare.
Yeah.
And it had the little creepy dude would come in and
Yeah,
I had that game. We used to play it all the time at my house.
Yeah, that was a fun one, man. That was a fun one. Those are the days, man. Those are the days.
Good times.
Those were the days. No, wrong show. Wrong show. It's not Good Times.
No.
I was all in the family, man. Come on now. Good Times is different.
Okay. I don't know.
Whatever. Dynamite. Anyway. So if you guys are interested in watching E3, go check it out. I'm sure any of your platforms that you are playing on will have it broadcast for whatever, except for Sony because they're not going to be there. Wah, wah. I guess they might be like, you know what, we don't need to go there. They're trying to be cocky or something. I don't know. Fuck it. Whatever. I think it's going to be good. I think Xbox is really going to shine this year. Microsoft, I should say, not Xbox. And I think the Nintendo is going to have some good stuff with the Switch.
I guess we'll find out.
Yep. So that was the end of our show, ladies and gentlemen. I think we are done talking. I know I am because my throat is bothering me. But again, thank you for joining us, and stick around, because we'll be back pretty soon with some more crazy shit. My son just ran here and slammed the door, so that freaked me out for a second. Yeah, thanks for the gun, guy. We're about to get off. I'll be right back. He handed me his water gun.
Nice.
Anyway, so I was your host, Wayne.
I'm the Rum Guy.
You're the what guy?
The Rum Guy.
Okay, because it sounded like you said the wrong guy.
I could be the wrong guy, too.
Yeah,
never
whatever.
know.
Yeah, depends who's dating. Anyway, all right, so, thanks again, and remember, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to keep it metal!
Adieu, parting is such sweet sorrow.
Go ahead and run. Run home and cry to mama. Get the fuck out. Okay then. That's it.